Alright, here we're back.
Is the way clear? Praise the Creator, and bless you, Wanderer. The way is clear. I will lead my flock through the basement to the sacred site. I hope you will come find us there, Wanderer. There is much to be done.
Alright, this pretty much is going to complete what we need to do around here. For some reason, everything is still, for the most part, you can't take it. It's considered stealing. But we're going to come back and take everything anyway, because there's no faction you're stealing from. It's just a karma loss. No big deal. So, yeah. Let's head south, or down, south, southish. I'm actually going east. Yay, directions! Let's go this way. Love the spacesuits. There is at least one we get to pick up and wear if we want. Most of it's garbage as far as actual armor rating, but the helmet is quite good, if I recall. So yeah, following these guys.
Yes.
Okay, I will continue ahead of you guys then. But yeah, basically you just cleared out the area so they have the launch facilities open and are able to take off for space or wherever these guys are going. I always kind of wondered if they've made it or not. Doesn't really go into it in the... No, I take that back. The ending does go into it. I'll shut up. You make in game. And yes, there's tons of stuff to explore that'll take us up to ground level. Here, it's mostly trash down here though. There's lots of good things to pick up, like wrenches, wonder glue, lots of spare parts. There's the suit and helmet. We can pick up the parts and get Eddie working, which is what I'm going to do. Definitely would grab as much of this as you really need, though, and take off with it. We do have benches down here. Excuse me. Workbench down here. But let's continue.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always. After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both. Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger. Chris shall be declared the saint of the great journey before we depart. I hope this will ease his sadness. We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared. Yes, the rockets will convey us to our promised land in the far beyond. Vision upon vision has confirmed it. I have glimpsed it only in visions, Wanderer, but what I have seen is truly miraculous. It is a place of light and healing, and I know in my soul that my flock will be safe there. I understand your concerns, friend, and I thank you for voicing them, but the Creator's will for us has been made manifest. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
I'm not sure if that was, like, misrecorded or something, but his voice seemed to, like, change tones almost randomly.
Hey, Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the Great Journey. Obviously, it's taken months, but I've nearly got them in working order. Soon they'll take us to the far beyond. I was skeptical at first, of course, being a man of science. But Jason is certain, and I believe in Jason. I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them. All right. Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up. If they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
Okay. I did completely forget that we have to finish the parts of the rocket. It shouldn't be too bad, though. The thrust control modules, I believe, are held by a old lady in a junkyard. And the isotope, I don't remember exactly where it is. I know there is a radiation suit nearby, and it's in a very irradiated field, but other than that, I don't really remember, but we'll find out. So this is the back door to the place. It's just southeast of the point there. And you can walk to it just like this. It's right here. If you see the rocket out front, you just keep going. So, no big deal there. It's actually even got it on the map for us. That's pretty handy. But yeah, it's... You talk to this lady into buying the parts. So, we'll go do that real quick. And come back and get the other quest. I really wish you could just do both at the same time, but of course not. So I'll actually just speed this up since it's a lot of just walking to the point. It's just midway between here and Helios 1. Yeah. So, be right back. Alright, we are about there. Love the 2 cars making a upside down V, I guess. Sure. Scrapyard here. A few nice things you can pick up from this lady. That's not her. There we go.
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors. As it so happens, I do have some thrust modules, but they're expensive. 500 caps worth of expensive.
Oh, oh well. I easily got that. You really don't get much of a discount, but you do get XP for doing those. So, probably worth it if you have a higher speech or barter. I don't.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Alright, back to the test site. Yeah, it's one of the few things I'm happy that they put the quest objectives on the map for, because the description's rather vague as to where to go. I could definitely see myself wandering around for days if they didn't give either a better hint or a map marker.
Have you found the components
That's
we
right,
discussed?
here you go. Jeez.
Indeed you did. And they seem to be in
Thank
excellent
you.
condition. All I need now is the igniting agent we discussed earlier. Yes, that's
Oh, no
isotope
way.
239, all right. And there's enough here to launch the rockets.
Oh! I never knew that. The rockets are full of the fuel. You can find a canister of it somewhere else, but apparently because I have those toy rockets, that works. Wow. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna watch some rockets launch into space.
Yes, I'll tell Jason that the great journey can begin. We have everything we need to launch the rockets, Jason. The great journey can begin.
Gather all. May the Creator guide my words and help me speak true. The Almighty Creator has seen fit to answer our prayers. The time has come for us to board the rockets and begin the great journey. Though it may seem that all humans despise us, the Creator has seen fit to instruct us differently. The journey ahead would have been impossible if not for the intercession of 2 human friends. One new, the other a long, abiding companion. To our new friend, we say thanks, and promise never to forget how he cleared from our path the demons who sought to stay our journey. But to Chris, we owe more than thanks. Chris, you have made this great journey a reality. From this moment forward, you will be remembered as the saint of the great journey. We shall never forget you. I ask that you forgive us, Chris, and give us your blessing. And we bestow ours upon you. Seekers, board the rockets. Take your seats. The great journey awaits. To the promised land we go. To the far beyond.
Excelsior! Okay.
Did you hear him? My God, you were right all along. I'm no ghoul. They were just Using me?
Now, Chris here can help you sabotage their mission. Now, I'm not going to do that. And I've never actually done that before. I think I may actually play through on an evil playthrough once. You can make their aircraft crash. I know you can plot an area that goes straight into the ground. Outside of that, I don't know what your choices are. So if you're not going good, I suggest you play around with some of this.
And dying would be worse than this? Used up and thrown away like garbage? Oh, so I've redeemed the human race, is that it? What a crock. The human race can't stand me. So, you want me to accompany you on your adventures across the wasteland, is that it? Life among humans again? That's what you're suggesting? I guess it's the only chance I've got. Maybe it'll be different this time. I was never a saint before. I can't believe I'm agreeing to this, but I'll give it a try. You go launch the rockets. I'm on my way to Novak.
Alright. And to launch the rockets, I believe we just head upstairs quite a lot. Yay. Yay, walking! But at least there's no monsters or scary things or ghouls to get in the way. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to clean up this place off camera. I mean, look at all this wonderful stuff. Paint guns and pilot lights and... Well, okay, maybe it's just me who likes it, but still. Eh. There. How's it going? So he's just taking a nap. Getting a nice little steam bath. Very nice. Enjoy that. Really not too much to commentate on here. It's pretty much at this point where we're launching the rockets. It's kind of fantastic to watch them fly, though, and you'll see a few NPCs throughout the game comment on that fact. That they see something shoot off into the sky. It's pretty cool. I think it's up here. Neat. Okay. Oh, I'm wrong. Okay. Might just be outside here. Maybe it was through this door that I ignored. Yeah, okay. So here's the computer. You can use that and... yeah, make it go elsewhere. But, here we go. Enjoy. So I can't tell, that last one, does it hit the ceiling? Or does it just go off course for a second? I don't know. All that XP. And now music plays all throughout here. And that pretty much completes this area. The people in Novak like you a bit more. Chris will go live with them. I suppose it doesn't matter too much, but it is nice to know. I can't remember exactly what he does for you. I believe you can turn him into a companion. You know, I'll actually have to look that up. I don't know. I know I've never used them, so